Today we're going to be creating a spreadsheet. A spreadsheet is a document that has information that's put in a grid. And a grid just means there are lines that go up and down, and you'll see in a minute when we click on that. This is how we get to our spreadsheet program. We're in Google Drive and we go up to this red button that says New. Yours may say Create. Either way, let's click on it. And when we do, we can choose what we're going to create. We're going to create a Google Sheet. So let's click on that. Now you'll notice when it comes up, it's untitled. So when we click on this, we can give it a name. I'm just going to hit the backspace key and that will get rid of that. And I'm going to call this my first and last name. In this case, I'll just write Mrs. Gaborowski. And I'm going to call it Class Pets. And then choose OK. And now you can see it has a name. Up here has all of my commands. And this is called a ribbon. A ribbon has the commands, in other words, the icons that you click on to tell the computer to do something, and it also has tabs. Each one of these has a menu when you click on it. And we'll go through using those as we create some spreadsheets. I'm just going to click into a cell to get rid of it. So each one of these rectangles is called a cell. When I click in this is cell A1. And it's called A1 because it's in column A and row 1. I can use the tab key on my keyboard and it's going to move to the cell to the right. And this cell is B1 because it's in column B, row 1. And I can also use the arrow keys on my keyboard to move to the right or left or up and down. That's another way to move around in the spreadsheet here. So let's get started, and I'm going to show you how to widen rows. First of all, let me click on the column headings. Let me click on the letter A. When I do, the entire column is highlighted. If I click on C, this column is highlighted. These are called the row headers because it gives you the name of each of the rows. So if I click on the 2, everything in this is highlighted, and that's row 2. So let me show you how to widen the rows. Between A and B, you'll see a vertical line, and between all of the letter column headings, you'll see a line. When I put my cursor over it and hold my mouse down, I'm going to click and drag that to the right, and that's going to make that whole column wider. If I would like to undo it, I could just click up here on the undo button, and that's going to undo that last action that I did. I'm going to just enter some information. So I'm going to put in dogs, and I'm going to use the backspace when I make a mistake like that. And let's say our class has 3 dogs. I'm going to type in A2 and add cats, and let's say we have 5 cats. Here we have birds, and I'll enter the number here, 3 birds, and maybe we have a guinea pig. One of our students has a guinea pig. Alright, there we have our information. And I'm going to show you how you can insert a row, because I'd like to have a row above this information here. I'd like to put a title here. So I'm going to click in cell A1, and I'm going to go to the Insert tab, and I'm going to choose Row Above. And now I've got a cell where I can add my title, Class Pets. But I'd like my title to go all the way across my table. So I'm going to click back into cell A1. I'm going to hold my mouse down and I'm going to highlight that, and then I'm going to go up here. This is the merge cells. So I click on here just to see what I want to do. Let's say I want to merge all. I'll click on that, and if I want these words to go in the center, then I can go up here, and this is the alignment. I will click on this center alignment, and you'll notice that now the words are in the center. And I'd like to have borders around this, because if I printed this right now, you would not see these lines at all. You need to put a border around it in order to see the lines when it's printed. So I'm going to click in my title and go down so I can grab all of the data, and you can see that blue line around here, the area that I've highlighted. I'm going to go right here, And this is borders. If I click on here, there's different choices, but right now I'm just going to choose this, which is called all borders, and now my entire table here has borders. Next, I'm going to create a chart, and I'm going to use this information. So I'm going to click and drag the entire table, and I'm going to go up to Insert, and I'm going to go down here where it says Chart. You can see it's got my information right here. I can choose what kind of chart, whether I want it to go horizontal or where I want it to go vertical. I'm going to choose this column chart right here, so I'll click on it and choose Insert. It's quite large right now, so I'm going to grab the corner. I'm going to hold my mouse down and I'm going to resize that. Then I'm going to put my cursor right in the middle and hold my mouse down and drag that over. I'm going to click where it says Chart Title, hit backspace, and I'm going to call this Class Pets. And it didn't work, so I need to do it again. I forgot to hit Enter. Class Pets. So I'll hit the Enter key, and now we have a new title. When I click here, those other commands go away. Let's get started making our table and chart in Google Sheets.